beat my capoeira students too much, but that's what we used to learn. At least that's what I tell them, and that's what I get them to believe, hopefully. But, you know, it's a family. That's African people. You have African family that you are born into, biological family, but then you also have an extended family. And we are brothers in the spirit, myself and Jawad, and all of my capoeira students, colleagues, and this is the type of spirit that we have here on Marcus Garvey's Day, here on this wedding day, that what we are doing abroad, that's the same type of African liberation work that we're doing here, and that is the true African family in the spirit.
Hello, beautiful people here gathered. Nana has been a friend. In fact, we were neighbors for some time, but we became friends with Professor Chukra, who used to be a visiting lecturer at our university, Badani University. And I've never regretted making him and his wife my friend. And I remember a few years ago when I sat in my hall to talk to his wife now, to encourage her that they need to really do this and seal their marriage up. And I'm glad that today it has been realized. One thing that I want to tell you to do is that marriage is like going to school. The only difference is that you get a certificate before you start. Unlike in the academics, you get a certificate at the end of your education. This means you will never graduate. But what I need you to also bear in mind is that take it upon yourself as an individual that the success of your marriage depends solely on you. Meaning that, Kara, this marriage's success depends solely on you. And Nana, this marriage's success depends solely on you. If you have that in mind, I believe as you put your efforts together, you'll be able to make it. There might be times when you get tired of each other, and of course, Nana, you may see hot girls around, but know that the wife of your youth will remain your wife forever. And you must always admire her. And when you have any challenge with her, have in mind that which is unique about her, which made you decide to settle for her. And that should be enough. Another thing is this. I'm an African, and I'm proud to be an African. But I would also want you to know that in your quest to embrace Africanism, embrace the good aspects of Africanism. Do not pave any way for wife battery or other things that Africans are known of. Look at what is good in our culture and embrace that alone. And any other thing that you may find good in other cultures, there's absolutely nothing wrong in adopting that as well. All I'll say is may God richly bless you. Anytime you have a challenge, go to the one who instituted marriage, that is Oduma Nkrumah. Go on your knees and ask him for help, and I bet you will surely do. Thank you.
Greetings. Good afternoon. My name is Edgar Baker Phillips. And I've traveled all the way from the Virgin Islands just to be here in Ghana to share this special moment. Thank you. Share this special moment with my niece. It's really been a pleasure being here in Ghana over the past few days. I had the opportunity to travel around town and witness the lifestyle of the people here in Ghana. It reminds me so much of the Virgin Islands as a young man growing up, that when I go home, going to take some of these same cultures back to the Virgin Islands. But last night, I had an opportunity to witness what you call knocking here in Ghana. I'm on the verge of getting married in June of next year. And my fiance was here with me today. She said to me, she says, we will have knocking in the Virgin Islands. But I came to get to know Obadeli over the last few days, and I always try to leave a special message or a remedy wherever I go. Obadeli, mother-in-law came knocking on my room door and said he wasn't feeling good. What can you do? They're always talking about you have all kinds of remedies. So I went on over to the room. Obadeli was laying on the bed. I wasn't feeling good. I asked him what was wrong. He was having some problems with his stomach. But I want to leave this message with you today when I get through this little story that you can use for any one of your family members. I left the room, I went down to the kitchen at the hotel. I told the chef, I asked him, do you have a sweet potato? He said, no. I said, do you have a white potato? He said, yes. I said, well, take that white potato, peel the skin, put it on the stove with some water, boil it. Do you have molasses? He says, no. I said, do you have honey? He said, yes. So he went on and put it together, fixed it up nice, made a nice presentation. I took it back to the room. But I just want to share a very special moment with you that I experienced. Mother's love. They say it's a man's world, but there's nothing without a woman or a girl. But when I got to the room, his mother was sitting right next to him. And I gave him the tea and the honey, and his mother took it away. Don't spill it on the bed. Mother's love. But when she picked it up, she spilled it. A little bit. She proceeded to sweeten the sweet potato water, white potato water, and you wouldn't believe what she did. She sweetened it and was feeding her son. One spoon after a time. So I left him. But I just want to say, I didn't see him for a couple of days, so I was wondering if it was on my mind. Did I do something wrong? Was he feeling good or what? The following day he came and picked me up and took me around. I know he was feeling good. So, Obadeli, I want to tell you, thanks for trying my remedy. And for those of you here today, if you ever have fish poisoning, stomach virus, nausea, or you have diarrhea, use that remedy. It works every time. But I just want to wish you guys the best of luck. I'm happy to be a part of this journey, this beginning, and this is not my last time in Ghana. I'll be back. Thank you very much.